Welcome. My name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. We are getting into Star Wars mods. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes mods. IG-86 Sentinel Droid. Okay, so all IG units are killer droids, despite what Quill did to IG-11. That was an interesting take for Quill to do. And IG-100 Magna, I don't know why anyone would want to triple their health. It makes absolutely no sense for what an IG unit is built for. Like, not at all. Although those IG-100 Magnas, they were security type purpose made IG unit droids, but they're still killer droids. They were tank. I would think you'd want to enhance your tank ability with that tenacity, but that's that video. I've already done that. You can go back and look at what I'm talking about. But anyone knows anything about IG units, yeah, they do go back to the Separatist days. They eventually become Imperial property and utilized for the bounty hunter guilds under the property of Imperials, despite what Disney Star Wars has suggested, and that is that apparently they're bounty hunter guilds property, which is a load of crap. Because if you go back to the Bounty Hunter Wars Bush trilogy, as well as the Emperor Strikes Back, even, as well as Tales of the Bounty Hunters books, IG units were personally designed for the Empire. They were manufactured and assigned for Imperial bounties, to find the bounties that are under Imperial wanted list. They are designated for the Empire, but they were funded by the Empire. The Empire paid for them, so they technically are Imperial property. With that said, again, Disney just loves to screw with my generations of Star Wars and play with the ignorance of the Disney generation who don't read books. If we read more books, we could challenge them, because this goes as far back as Walt Disney himself, when he first was putting together the whole Disney Corporation. This is nothing new, but and there's gonna be various different reasons for a fan war. There can be a fan war over what they've done with about the IG units. IG-11 was one prime example. It started off looking beautiful until a couple of other factors they started chiming in, and you could just see Disney's hands all over it. And not enough of Lucas, who designed the concept of the IG units. But IG-86 is a Sentinel droid. He is a killer droid, and Sentinel, basically, he's able to home in on his targets a little more specifically. IG-88 has his ability as well. If you notice, from replica models from model to models, as they upgrade the different IG units, each upgrading of the IG models is enhanced with a new feature that the previous one did not have. It's one of the reasons that makes IG-88 so much more lethal than even IG-11. IG-11 is a cute little shrimp, but he is no IG-88, because IG-88 has way more to offer than what IG-11 has got to offer. IG-11 was among probably the beginning of the assembly line concepts of them, whereas IG-88, he is decked out. And IG-86, we're just 2 numbers away from 88. This guy has Sentinel capacity to him. IG-88 does too. So IG-86 is a dark side character attacker. If you go to my first mods playlist video in my YouTube channel, I specifically break down the definition and the role definition of each of the different types of characters, their roles and all. And then I break down by definition the various different types of mods, explaining what those mods are for and what it is we are using them for. when we apply them on these characters. IG-86 Sentinel Droid is an attacker droid. Both the in-game tips as well as the online website swgoh.gg recommends modding IG-86 Sentinel Droid with critical chance and critical damage. As an attacker droid, he already is doing damage, some, but the odds of his hits actually hitting their marks is not always guaranteed. And this is even coming from a Sentinel droid. You should be homing in on them. But with the critical chance, we're changing the statistics to his favor. That when he attacks, his attacks will hit. The critical damage increases how much damage is being done when he hits them. We are basically modding, cross-training this droid's attacker job purpose to attack with a tank-like punch. That's basically what we're doing here. So that's IG-86 Sentinel Droid attacker, IG-86 Sentinel Droids mods for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below in the comment section. Help with the algorithm of the channel, and thank you for following. May the Force be with you.